Hey guys, Devine here. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, today I want to talk to you about how deep are you willing to go? How deep are you right now, and how deep are you willing to go? And we're going to get into exactly what that means right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. I know it's been a few days since I put out a video, but today, guys, I was on my way home, and of course I'm listening to motivational speeches and so forth, and this one little phrase caught my attention. And granted, I'm going to teach it completely different what they were talking about, but it just resonated within my spirit, and so I wanted to share this with you guys. And once again, it's about how deep are you willing to go? You know, a lot of us, we have this inclination that we're living our best life, and that we're getting by, we're having a good time, we're doing things, but we're really at the shoreline. You know, when you look at the ocean, all right, this is what I really want to talk about here. When you look at the ocean, where is life really abounding? Is it at the shoreline? Or is it in the deep waters? Do whales ever come into the shoreline unless they're hurt or something that along those lines happens to them? Right? So you got to understand, most people live at the shoreline. They are afraid to get deep. They are afraid to get deep within themselves, deep within relationships, deep within their careers, deep within their finance. They are afraid to make the hard decisions that is going to impact their lives forever and ever and ever. Once again, guys, if you want to see your life flourish, if you want more out of your life than what you have right now, you have to get deep. And most important, you have to get deep within here. You have to get deep within yourself, because you are not going to be able to live the life that God's created you to be or to live if you are not able to get deep. You know, when you get out deep, the reason people don't get out deep is because they're afraid of the unknown. One, they're afraid of getting hurt, of the other fish that are out there. They might eat them, they might hurt them. They're afraid of not being able to get back to shore. They're afraid of everything that the deep has to offer. But there is no growth in the shallow end of life. You know, if you take a little alligator and you put it into a fish tank, will that alligator ever outgrow the fish tank? No, it will never do it. Nothing is ever going to grow outside of what we confined it to. And if you want more out of your life, you need to go deeper. You need to make a decision that today I am going to go deeper in my life. I am going to go deeper in everything that I do. I am going to find out exactly who I am. And if I know that who I am requires me to make hard decisions, then I need to do it. You know, when you look at your life right this minute, I want you to analyze it. Is there anything in your life where you feel you could be better at? Is there anything in your life that has held you back in any area of your life? Is there any area of your life that you're not giving 100% to? And if there is, guys, what you have to do is you have to figure out, why am I doing that? What is happening that's holding me back from going deeper? And I would almost venture to say 99% of the time, it's because we're afraid to go deeper. We're afraid of our feelings getting hurt. We're afraid of putting ourselves in a position to where we don't know what the future holds. But we think that we actually hold our future. And realistically, we don't know what the future holds, but you have to know who holds the future. If you know who holds the future, then you're going to be okay. But you need to get deep, guys. I want you to grow. I don't want you to be just here. I don't want you to just be the same that you've always been. We've done that for too many years. Don't you think right now you owe yourself to become the best version of yourself that you could be? Don't you think you owe yourself the chance, just the chance, that there might be something more for you out there? Because if there's something more for you, do you think it would be a good idea to go after it? Do you think you can make a bigger impact on your family's lives? Do you think that you can make an impact on this world? You know, so many people in this day and age, they are so news-oriented to where we believe everything that we're seeing. But believing is seeing. Not seeing is believing. Right? Let me say that reverse so you get it a little bit better. Seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. You see, you can be great at anything. You can be anything you want to be. If somebody else has already done it, then you have the ability to do it. And even if no one else has done it, but it's in here, it's in your spirit, it's in your soul, it's in your heart, then you can still do it. Because that's God showing you there's more. There's something greater for you. And I want you to grow. I want you to develop. I want you to be everything you can be. But you have to get away from the shoreline. And I'm going to tell you one thing, guys. People are going to want you to stay at the shoreline. People don't want you to become more successful than themselves. But the only place you're going to grow is outside the comfort zone. You need to go deep. So guys, how do we go deep? All right, first things first, I need to sit down. I need to analyze myself. And guys, we've gone over this before, right? I need to analyze myself. I need to understand what it is that I can be better at. And guys, we all have them. God knows I have plenty of them. You know, I'm not over here trying to tell you guys that I have this all worked out or figured out, right? Because I don't. But I am telling you that if we, as a human society, will just stop watching TV, if we'll just stop doing the things that we're doing that are taking time away from analyzing who I am and what I can be, then at that point in time, we can grow exponentially. We can literally change our lives in a matter of days. Not months, not years, days, guys. Because once you realize that I am on the shore and all I have to do is swim out a little deeper. I'm not saying on that first try you swim all the way out to the middle of the ocean. But every day get a little deeper and a little deeper and a little deeper, figuring out more and more who you are, figuring out those dreams that you have inside of you that you have just let go of because you figured I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not skilled enough. You have to go deeper and deeper and deeper every day, finding out a little bit more about what you're capable of doing, right? The Bible says that God already knows every single hair on your head. Well, mine is probably a little hard, but you know, hey, whatsoever, right? But anyway, he already knows the numbers of hair on your head. And if one fell out today, he would be able to tell you that was number 469, right? So if he knew us before we were even born, do you think that he did not want you to live the most successful life you could ever live? Do you not think that he wants more out of you than what you're giving yourself right now? And yes, I said what you're giving yourself. The world can't dictate who you are. Only you can dictate who you are, right? So, guys, I want you to understand that right now, you are living on the edge of the ocean. You might even be in a fish tank and limiting yourself so bad that you're in a stinking fish tank. Guys, I want you to break that fish tank. I want you to go into the ocean. I want you to swim out and make a decision that I'm going to get deep. I'm going to grow. I'm going to build myself up. I'm going to read books. I'm going to watch motivational videos. I'm going to do whatever it takes to become a better person than I am today. Because it's only in that action are you going to be able to see results. You know, people are always talking about, you know, how our brains we need to have our brains in line. And yes, you do. Because when you have the understanding of who you are, success follows you. Right? So when you understand that, all right, I'm growing, I'm learning who I am, success in every area of your life will chase you down and overtake you. But it's not until you get deep. You get deep in your heart. You get deep into whatever it is. When you figure out what you need to change, don't let anything hold you back. Become the best version of yourself. You're changing your perspective, right? We've gone over this. When you change your perspective, you change your life. And I want you to stop being happy where you're at. I want you to stop being comfortable where you're at, because there's so much more. Let's just say you're a worker at a factory, right? You might be the best worker at the factory. Maybe that's where you're supposed to be, but maybe, just maybe, you are supposed to be the director of it. Maybe, just maybe, you're supposed to be the owner of it. See, when you learn your skills, your trade, you are not limited to working for somebody else. God did not intend you to just be here to be somebody else's stepping stone. He created us all for greatness. And when we get deep and we understand that there's so much more in me, there's so much more I can give, there's so much more I can get. When you understand that principle of giving and getting, when you understand that principle of you reap what you sow, you understand that if I'm going to sow time into myself, if I'm going to sow time into learning, reading books, motivational videos, self-affirmation, doing the things that other people aren't willing to do, then I am going to reap the reward. And if I reap the reward, then my family, my friends, they all reap it. All I have to do is take this time to figure out who I am. Okay? Anyways, guys, I hope you got something out of this short video. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are of this. Let me know if there's anything that you disagree with, right? I'm here to try to help us all get better as individuals. Not only for you, myself. Like I said, I'm always working on me, trying to be the best version of myself I can be. And I know that if I'm doing that and I'm transparent, then you're going to be able to relate to it. And you're going to be able to say, hey, Ron, I appreciate what you did. And I'm going to be able to say, I appreciate what you did because you took the time to share the video and grow in your own right. And guys, please share these videos. Let others know that I'm here trying to give you guys the spirit of increase. So this way here you can change your life. Because I know if I can help you change your life, then we can change this world one person at a time. As always, guys, you make sure you create yourselves a fabulous day.